Yo.
Test, microphone test.
Yo.
Test, microphone test. Is that sounds okay to me. There's a bit of a delay. Test, microphone test. Is that sounds okay to me. There's a bit of a delay. I'm gonna check this out on my YouTube channel. Sounds okay to me. There's a bit of a delay. Let's go see my YouTube channel right now. YouTube channel. My channel, blah blah blah. My YouTube channel live now. Very cool. My YouTube channel right now. My channel. Yes. YouTube channel. Live 1080 60. My channel. Looking good. YouTube channel live now. 1080 60. My channel. Looks not bad. It's pretty good. You can see me. That loop here. Let me give myself a like because yes. Why really? Why not? Give myself. You can see that I'm just infinitely talking to the void to myself, and that's really really cool. I am going to infinitely talking to the void to myself, and that's really really cool. I am going to infinitely talking to the void to myself, and that's really really cool. These motherfuckers here take their own fucking own sweet time to respond, and holy shit, is it really annoying? Time to respond. So I'm just gonna open the game at 1, and so I can hear a bit of the game. It's not too loud on my end, and so I can hear a bit of the game. It's not too loud on my end. Well, can I still hear myself? Is it? Yeah, Facebook. Well, can I still hear myself? Is it? Yeah, but does my video actually save on YouTube? Crouch. Let me see, 1080p streaming, Facebook. Grow a page to 100 followers? Oh, fuck you. Facebook. Automatic stream save. Okay, so they remain on my timeline. That's cool. And that's good. That's good. It's very good. Very good. Very good indeed. I could probably stream in like Genshin and just chill on YouTube. It's not like anyone's gonna message me. Or I could boot up chat. I'm gonna have to have 2 windows open actually. Nom nom. Alright, cool. Should I start streaming on Twitch? Fuck it. Let's do it. Fuck it.
はどうだ？
Damn. Okay. Ba-da-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
お前もサボることがあるんだな。
Twitch. Install.
.ずいぶんと長いしたな。そろそろ体を動かさないとカビが生えちまうぞ。お前もサボることがあるんだな。
No restream. Telegram. Stream. Wow, that's a fucking long ass password. Holy fuck. I'm not sure if I can do this. Oh yeah.
ずいぶんと長いしたな。そろそろ体を動かさないとカビが生えちまうぞ。
Okay. So that's how you do it. Settings. New settings.
.騎士団の仲間たちも今じゃ忙しくて首が回らないんだ。
Timeline. How did disable? Oh, that's pathetic.
お前もサボることがあるんだな。
There should be a way for me to do something. Yeah, it should be fine. But I do have to do one thing though. How do I have to? Oh my word.
ずいぶんと長いしたな。 そろそろ体を動かさないとカビが生えちまうぞ。ずいぶんと長いしたな。そろそろ体を動かさないとカビが生えちまうぞ。お前もサボることがあるんだな。
Let's see here. Okay, nope. Doesn't do that. Wait, what? No wonder.
騎士団の仲間たちも今じゃ忙しくて首が回らないんだ。
Alright, I'm gonna still moderate a couple of things here and there. Let me check it. How is it faring on YouTube? It's still good. Check it. How is it faring on YouTube? Yeah, still good. It's doing just fine. However, things can still be a bit iffy.
騎士団の仲間たちも今じゃ忙しくて首が回らないんだ。
Yeah. There should be a way for me to at least monitor some stuff, because I don't want to be constantly looking. I need a secondary, sorry, not a secondary screen, a third screen to monitor just chat alone. I guess I'll just have to settle, make do with it being on my backup phone. It's a bit tough, I won't lie. Tell you what, I won't charge it, won't use it till later. Okay, put this back. Just a bit. Keep chat there. Cool. Cool. Keep my screen on. That. I need to go to Restream and enable it. Alright, looks like I gotta restart the broadcast. Sending data. YouTube's online. Facebook's online. Steam's online. How's it saved to my Steam? That I'm gonna check out right now. Sending data to Twitch. Steam, oh you.
ずいぶんと長いしたな。そろそろ体を動かさないとカビが生えちまうぞ。
Okay. No worries. We're gonna close that. Gonna close Steam. Okay. Going to put my phone on battery saver mode. Okay, good.
お前もサボることがあるんだな。
And I gotta mute myself here. Keep it on the screen. And have Viva Lottie open. I need to find some videos to watch. What's this? Oh, EVE Online trailer.
EVE Online is a
Yeah, I know. Cursor Dance. Leaf Elf Zero. Oh, that is just so cool. Oh, I see. That is trippy. Okay. Wow, from hidden? I mean, like, from normal to hidden. That's just like... Yeah, that's it for the song. Very good. I like it. Oh, ray tracing. How's that? Is that really Breath of the Wild? It is. Yeah. That's just amazing. Oh, you can... Oh, there is I mean, it's beautiful, right? Don't get me wrong, it's beautiful. It looks amazing. But good lord, the optimization. This thing's it's 4K too, ray tracing. Wow. some of the elements in the game, it's way too, they glow too much. They have too much of a halo effect around them. I think there's yeah, the lights don't really, aren't supposed to reflect like that on the ocean surface. I like how I'm watching Breath of the Wild while I'm playing Genshin Impact. Okay, technically not playing at the moment because I'm not really doing anything. Let's teleport there. I'm gonna go to Vivaldi. Vivaldi. Yeah, okay. I don't know what to watch at the moment. Some real life lore. Real life lore. How one. Okay, real life lore. Real life lore it is. Real life lore?
This video is made possible by CuriosityStream. Watch any of their more than 2,000 documentaries for free by visiting curiositystream.com/reallifelore. The Pacific Ocean is mind-bogglingly big. If you started here off the coast of northern Chile and dug a hole straight through the earth and came out on the other side, you'd discover that you'd still be in the Pacific Ocean in the South China Sea. The Pacific covers about 1/3 of Earth's entire surface, and it's bigger than all of the land on Earth combined. Except for a few scattered islands, it's also mostly empty, which means that if you're ever unfortunate enough to get lost here, there's a very good chance that nobody will ever find you, which makes the story of Jose Salvador Alvarenga and his rescue all the more fascinating. He currently holds a world record that he achieved on accident and that probably nobody wants to beat: the longest time spent being lost at sea. Against all odds, he somehow survived being lost for 438 days in the Pacific, so his record probably won't be beaten anytime soon. But how did he do it? The answers lie in how his misadventure began. In 2012, Alvarenga was an experienced fisherman in Mexico. On November 17th, he and another guy named Ezequiel Cordoba departed together on their small fishing boat from the tiny fishing village of Costa Azul on the Mexican Pacific coast. They planned to only work for a 30-hour fishing shift, so their boat was pretty small and not at all equipped for the nightmare that would come. It was basically a canoe with no roof or cabin, was only 7 meters long, and only had one small motor and a refrigerator for storing their fish. They knew that a storm was coming near the area, but fishermen in these parts of Mexico can earn enough money in a day to support themselves for an entire week. So they decided to take their chances and traveled 120 kilometers away from the coast to work. At 1 a.m., the storm hit them and was threatening to sink their boat. In a panic, the two men cut their fishing lines and dropped everything they catch and most of their gear overboard to make themselves more maneuverable. They were 6 hours away from the coast, so they traveled through the storm and the night in a desperate attempt to get back. By 7 a.m., they were only 24 kilometers away from the coast and could see mountains on the horizon. But then, awful luck struck them and their motor died. Without any paddles, oars, or sails, the unusually strong wind began pushing their boat back out towards the ocean. Their onboard radio still thankfully worked, however, so they frantically reported their position to their boss, who responded saying that he was coming, but their battery died and all they heard afterwards was silence. Imagine the frustration that they must have both felt in that moment as their radio died and all contact with the outside world with it. And as they watched the mountains in the horizon that they were so close to slowly disappear, as their boat that they were trapped on gradually was pushed back out into the vast abyss. Their boss did organize a search party that looked for them for days, but as their boat drifted further out into the vastness of the Pacific, it got harder and harder, so they eventually were forced to give up. Just 5 days later, the winds had already blown them 450 kilometers off the coast before finally settling down. They were surrounded by nothing but ocean in every direction, and their boat was so small they knew that they probably would never be spotted from the air. They had no flare gun or any other way to signal for help other than by waving, so they knew that their chances of survival were going to be slim. They had no supplies left on board, so they were forced to catch tiny fish or birds that landed on their boat with their bare hands for food. They grabbed plastic bottles that they found floating nearby them and used them to collect rainwater for drinking water. But during long periods of no rain, they were forced to mostly drink the blood of turtles that they caught with their hands, or their own urine. Imagine going day after day, month after month
Honestly,
in a tiny
that's just
box
some
with
hardcore
only
shit,
one
like,
other
seriously.
person to talk to, and
hands
the
down.
only other ways to entertain yourselves being catching fish or napping. It's easy to understand how somebody could go insane under these conditions, which, according to Alvarenga's story, his friend did. The other guy, Cordoba, gave up hope about 4 months into their isolation and became suicidal. He got sick from all of the raw food that they were eating and refused to eat, and eventually starved to death. Alvarenga was then all alone in the middle of nowhere with no other human in sight as far as the horizon could see, a tiny speck inside of the enormous Pacific. And as you can see from this shipping map, the Central Pacific where he was somewhere at is a very quiet part of the world. Ships rarely come through this area,
Yep, I
but
see
even
the note,
still,
I
he
see the
claims to have
note, I
encountered one
see
when
it,
he was
I
alone.
do.
A cargo ship apparently passed right by him and 4 men on board spotted him and waved, but they just kept moving past him and never even bothered to stop. Imagine how frustrated you would have been again if you were lost for months. You were all alone and you finally spotted rescue, but they just ignored you and kept on moving. 11 months in, and Alvarenga had traveled about 8,000 kilometers across the ocean in his tiny little boat.
8,000?
His clothes were shredded and he only had a sweatshirt to protect himself against the sun. But finally, on the 30th of January 2014, he spotted coconuts bobbing around his boat and birds landing around him. He knew that land was near, and after drifting some more, he discovered an island that appeared to be uninhabited. It took him half a day just to drift near the shore when he finally jumped out of his boat and left its safety for the first time in over a year. He swam ashore and discovered a house, and when he knocked, he made contact with the first other humans since he left his village in Mexico 438 days ago, and after traveling nearly 11,000 kilometers. To put into perspective just how far away that is, imagine starting in a tiny boat in Lisbon, Portugal, and traveling less than 1 mile per hour until you drifted across the land to Hiroshima, Japan. Alvarenga ended up washing ashore on the Avon Atoll, which is the southern tip of the Marshall Islands and one of the most remote spots on the planet. Had he missed this spot, the next likely stop for him would have been the Philippines, nearly 5,000 more kilometers away. And
Yeah,
since
no
it took him
thanks, I'm not gonna do that.
438 days to travel roughly 11,000 kilometers, it probably would have taken him about 240 more days to hit the Philippines. Fortunately for him, though, he somehow landed on this tiny speck in the middle of the biggest ocean on Earth and got himself rescued because of it. Later, he was flown back to his home in El Salvador, where he published a book and got himself sued by the family of his friend who died on the boat, because they claim that he probably ate him. So, the lesson is, even if you survive more than a year stranded at sea, you could still end up getting sued over something that you may or may not have actually done while you were out there. But if you're
Honestly.
like me and the ocean terrifies you so much that you'll never actually go, but you want to learn more about the terrifying scale and the weird creatures that live there anyway,
You got it, just let it rain on me like, oh, you got it.
Grammarly does more than catch errors.
Yeah,
With Grammarly,
I'm
you can
starting to
find
think
really
that
good.
people are really
This
gonna
video
use
is made
Grammarly.
possible by CuriosityStream. When you sign up at the link in the description, you'll also get access to Nebula, the streaming video platform that Real Life Lore is a part of. The ocean is a huge and terrifying place, but it's even more huge and terrifying when you go beneath the surface. More than 80% of the world's oceans are still unmapped, unobserved, and unexplored, meaning that if you go down on a ship, you're most likely
it's
going to
Mr.
sink
Bebop.
down to an area that no human being has ever before seen. Boats and people still go missing all the time out there, and occasionally even entire airplanes with hundreds of people on board do too. Very rarely do people who go missing out there ever return back to us on the land. But this is the story of one guy who did, and he's probably simultaneously both one of the unluckiest and luckiest people to have ever lived. His name is Harrison Ojegba Okene, a Nigerian man who in 2013 was working an ordinary job as a cook on board the ordinary tugboat Jascon 4. His boat was working with a couple others late at night on the 26th of May, about 32 kilometers off the coast of Nigeria in the Gulf of Guinea. While they were attempting to work together stabilizing a Chevron oil tanker in the rough seas, a freakish big rogue wave smashed into the Jascon 4 at around 4:30 a.m., which snapped their rope and flipped the boat over. It began to rapidly sink and panic set in for the 12 crew members on board. Most of these guys were locked inside of their cabins as a safety precaution against getting raided by pirates. But while being locked inside of a cabin works well against a dude with a gun, it doesn't work so well when your cabin is getting flooded with water. Luckily for Okene, however, was that right before the ship flipped over, he had left his cabin for the bathroom. Only wearing his underwear, he got tossed around inside before the tiny room filled up with water. He forced the door open and witnessed several of his friends get swept outside of the boat. Okene got pushed out from the bathroom down the hallway into another bathroom where he managed to hang on above water for long enough until the boat hit the ocean floor, 30 meters beneath the surface, roughly equal to a 7-story building. Eventually suffering from the extreme cold, he managed to scramble his way out of this dangerous tiny bathroom underwater and in complete darkness. Unable to see or breathe, he used his hands to feel ahead of him until he fantastically discovered another, larger air pocket in the engineer's office where he decided to stay put. But almost completely naked, with no food or fresh water, in a cold, wet room with a rapidly diminishing supply of oxygen, his odds of survival were definitely very grim. The pocket of air he was now trapped in was small, only about 1.2 meters high and 6 cubic meters in volume, and the death buffet that the Grim Reaper was offering him up was plentiful. He could have died from thirst, he could have died from just being too cold, the water could have filled up and drowned him, he could have just run out of air and suffocated, or he could have gotten eaten alive by sharks who were already investigating the wreck. So, here's how he managed to fight off all of these multiple friend requests from the Reaper. First, he managed to find a few cans of Coke around his area to prevent his dehydration. Second, he discovered a mattress that he fashioned beneath him that kept part of his chest and his entire head above the cold water, which helped his core continue to stay warm and prevented the onset of hypothermia. If it wasn't for that lucky break, the very cold water would have likely killed him within hours. But his biggest problem was the tiny pocket of air that he was trapped in running out of oxygen. Based on the size of the pocket that he was in and the pressure that it was under 30 meters beneath the ocean, his time limit for breathing was likely only around 60 hours, give or take a little. But there was an additional danger to him in the pocket besides simply running out of oxygen to breathe. He could have also breathed out too much and pumped out too much carbon dioxide, which would have poisoned himself. Luckily for him, however, is that CO2 is easily absorbed by water, and by splashing the water around inside, he was inadvertently increasing the water's surface area, which increased the rate that the CO2 was getting absorbed at. And so the levels never got high enough inside to become lethal. And while he had to endure the sounds of sharks getting in and feasting upon the corpses of his friends, they luckily never managed to find him in his little pocket. Okene was trapped there half in water at the bottom of the ocean in a tiny, pitch black 6 cubic meter space while listening to sharks eating his friends for 60 incredibly grueling and frightening hours, pushing the absolute limit of his limited oxygen supply when right then, probably within just an hour or two of suffocating, he finally heard the sound of knocking. Unknown to him, Chevron had sent a team of divers to investigate the wreck and recover any bodies. Unknown to Chevron was that one of those bodies was actually still alive. Okene began banging his surroundings back at them to no avail, but when he finally saw the light of a diver emerge inside of the water nearby to him, he knew that his time to act had come. The divers only expected to find a corpse, but he latched onto the arm of the next diver who passed and probably gave him the shock of his life. But the risk of death for Okene wasn't even over then. After being under the ocean for so long, a rapid ascent back to the surface would have likely sent him into cardiac arrest and killed him. So, the divers equipped him with a diving helmet, placed him into a diving bell, and raised him back up above the ocean's surface, where he then had to spend 2 more days decompressing before finally returning back to normal reality after his real-life nightmare. Okene's horrific ordeal is believed to be the longest amount of time that any human being has ever survived for underwater, without the assistance of any diving equipment. He says that he continues to have nightmares about the incident, and he has vowed to never again return to the ocean for the rest of his life. Fear of the ocean like that is known as thalassophobia, and if you can relate and don't really feel like visiting the ocean, then I've got a great way that you can still learn a ton about the ocean anyway from the comfort of your home. Curiosity Stream. It's a documentary streaming site with thousands of top quality films, including literally dozens on the ocean, like Oceans of the Future with Sigourney Weaver, or Deep Ocean by David Attenborough. But best of all is that you can get access to all of that for an entire year for just $19.99. Let that sink in for a moment. An entire year of access for only $19.99. That's the exact same price as this baby back ribs at Applebee's, except instead of having messy sauce all over you, you get a year of access to incredible documentary films, plus that'll also include access to Nebula, the streaming site started by myself and a bunch of other independent creators that has tons of awesome original content that you won't find anywhere else. That includes all recent real-life lore videos ad-free, as well as my car show, where you can see my face reviewing stuff and sharing my driving experiences with cars like a Ferrari 488 or a Lamborghini Urus. You can sign up for Curiosity Stream right now and get access to Nebula included at curiositystream.com/real-life-lore. And as always, thank you for watching.
EVE Online is a vast universe, alive with the unrelenting activity and combined history of its players.
Yeah, that's actually how the game looks like.
Pursuing lives of adventure, warfare, and prosperity, they share this existence in the biggest single shard, free-to-play MMO of all time.
This video was made possible by Curiosity.
So it's a pretty interesting anime. Anime? No, it's not an anime, but I'm pretty sure the storyline could be made into an anime. It's a great game. I love it. Oh yes, it's nice. Yeah. Wasn't there like one of those things here? Did I see it? It's here. It's here, wasn't it? Can't remember exactly what it was. Was it here? Hold on, I have to look around. No, definitely not here, but I can pick up the ore. Yeah, I can't. Oh, yeah. Can I change my element because of my weapons? How do I change it? It's something to do. My artifacts? I don't think so. How did I switch my elements again? I totally forgot how. I'm sure there's a treasure up there when you climb up that thing. I wonder what's inside here. Is this like a cave of sorts? Didn't we just come here already? Yeah, we already came here. I'm not sure if it was it this side of the map. I can't remember.
ずいぶんと長いしたな。そろそろ体を動かさないとカビが生えちまうぞ。
Oh, there it is. That's the thing that we saw. Nothing here, though. This is it. This is the so-called treasure. Or whatever this thing is. Is that it? Can't be it, right? There's more to this. Maybe if we climb up here, there might be something. Because there's no way we came all the way here just for that. I suppose this is kind of hard to find, so yeah, worth it. Maybe. Where is that particular place? Ah, there we go. So if we're going in this direction, see how far we can go. I don't think we can make it to the other side without stamina like this. I don't think so. Barely. So I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna go for this chest here. Yeah, but of course it wouldn't be that easy, won't it now? Okay. Oh, not good. We don't have much stamina. Alright, we'll chill here for a bit. I'll take a short break. Alright, we're back. No, 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 no. Nah, not worth.
Stream. When you sign up at curiositystream.com/real-life-lore, you'll also get access to Nebula, the streaming service that Real Life Lore is a part of. Life aboard a submarine can really suck. They're usually super cramped, they smell horrible, and you can go weeks or even months without even seeing the sun. They can be claustrophobic to the extreme, and the only thing worse than living on a submarine is sinking to the bottom of the ocean in a broken one. Let's rewind back to World War II, and specifically the Mediterranean theater. The British Navy was fighting for control over the sea with the Italian Navy, but the often crystal clear water
Oh yeah, expeditions. Fuck. One sec. Okay, back. I need to find those treasure things because I have the keys to unlock them. And then, oh shit. How many? Just two? Okay. Let me just recall her then. Wait, what? She's explaining. Where is she? Are you serious? Okay. Alright, game. Since epic. They barely give you anything. They need to give you more. Oh, I can imagine the people who are wailing the fuck out of this game right now. Now where is that? Dawn Winery. Okay.
were a death trap for submarines on both sides. Some were bombed from the air, others were attacked by ships with depth charges, and others just ran into mines. There were a lot of occupational hazards, and as a result, 2 out of 5 British submarines that entered the Mediterranean during the war would sink. And usually, whenever a submarine does sink, it becomes a mass iron coffin for all of the crew unlucky enough to be on board. Throughout the course of the war, the British Navy lost 79 submarines, and out of those, there were only 4 successful escapes, which implies that if you went down in one, your odds of escape stood at only 5%. But out of those 4 successful escapes, however, the most fantastic one is the lesser-known story of the HMS Perseus and the sole survivor on board. HMS Perseus was a submarine that was assigned to Alexandria in British Egypt. Their main objective was to covertly transport supplies to the besieged island of Malta, a strategic British outpost in the center of the Mediterranean. On the 26th of November 1941, the sub left Malta back to Alexandria for more supplies, with the side quest along the way of patrolling the waters of the southern Aegean around the islands of Greece. Unfortunately, at 10 p.m. on the night of the 6th of December, Perseus struck an Italian mine just off the coast of the island of Kefalonia and began to sink. On board were 61 men, 59 of them being crew members and 2 of them passengers. One of those 2 passengers was a man named John Capes, who would somehow miraculously go on to become the sole survivor aboard the Perseus. After the sub struck the mine, Capes was awoken in his bunk inside of an empty torpedo tube by a loud explosion that threw him across the compartment.
説明したら人々の言う七神属性を7つには神の責務を果たすこと。君たちが王のいない自由な城を作れば。神団長ってば信仰深い。単に誰かさんが自由。古本。とにかく今の僕は紛れもなく七神の中でもそんなに。はあ、こんな七国今回調べたアビスの魔術。そいつを取り逃してはいけない。
Let's go. Let's go get the TP point. The meantime as well, so that we don't have to travel back all too often. I see the teleport point. Well done. Now, where is this guy's spot? Oh, already trying to attack me. At least these losers don't have any shields. This is the one that has the shield. Come on, break his shield. Cool. No, I just...
でもジン団長とディルックなら知ってると思うんだ。今のトワリンはその廃墟を巣にしている。
Well, maybe I forgot, which is probably the case.
モンドの周りを封鎖する防腐。でも今その因律、それでもつまり僕はいろんながいや、もし大丈夫。 ウェンティ殿。つまり本当の切り札は旅人が。そうだよ。でも君は涙のだから金融野郎。トワリンが激怒した時のことを思い出してみろ。
面白い。私も共に
敵は
人間にだって人間の本気。
よし、英雄の詩編もいよいよ決戦の章だ。
Alright. Say, let's do this first.
5番、火を吹け。それ、よいしょ、そりゃ。これで間に合いますね。
Come on. Nice. Okay. Three of them. What's the third one? The one's above us. Is it now? What? Wow, that made no sense. I was clearly past the edge, and I just kind of just went back down. Berserker's Rose. Entrance of Stone Terra's Lair. Not sure if we can go there. We should be able to. Yeah, the wind wall's still very much there. Here. You can see it. Actually, it's yes and no. It's the other side where it's completely inaccessible. Storm Terrace Lair. Now we need to get this. There's a chest here. Enemies there. Oh, hi. Yeah, everyone. Yeah, it's just me. Wait, what? Where is he going? Okay.
ヒルチャール、ここにいたら
アビス教団が裏で僕たちの行動を阻止。
じゃ、今回の観客は風だけだし、弦を引くスピードを速めてもいい。 こからがみんな。
これ
ここが風流廃墟の正門だな。オイラたちにとっては巨大だけど、タワリンみたいな大きな体でどうやって巣まで戻るんだろうな。人みたいに歩くのではなく、
I should have picked that up. Whoops.
お前、そういうことにしておこう。行き止まりだな。行き止まりだね。なあ。うん。あそこの雰囲気。回り道になるけど。回り道になるけど。行こう。
How are you repeating each other?
この廃墟にアビスの魔術師が隠れてたりしないよな。もし出くわしたら、そこは勝ったことのあるディルックの旦那に。
相手を甘く見ない方がいい。あ、いや、これは別に自分の腕を自慢したいわけじゃない。あいつらには予想外の手が残されているかもしれないという意味だ。
そうだね。だから僕も君たちと共に行動すると決めたよ。君たちの安全のためにね。はあ、僕ってばほんと真面目すぎ。詩人には向いてないよ。竜の涙探しには全然参加しなかった上、ずーっと酒場にこもって酒を飲んでたくせに。どこが真面目なんだよ。嘘つくな。
There it is. There's gonna be enemies here. I can guarantee you that. Really? None? Yeah, that's what I thought.
こいつはどうだ。
Wait, where is? Kaboom. I think we can just say... Yeah, I think we can just say fuck it. What? What did I just even get hit by? I got hit by nothing. That is so fucking bullshit. What the fuck did I even get hit by? Fucking game, man. You really get on your nerves sometimes. This thing? Really? How the fuck did it go through the barrel? Why did I switch to walking? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This place is fucked up.
All of the lights went out. The sub twisted and plunged down into the dark depths of the cold sea before smashing down on the surface 170 feet beneath sea level. Capes discovered that he could still manage to stand up in the darkness, and after rummaging around, he luckily discovered a flashlight. Through the darkness and in the increasingly foul air and rising water level inside, Capes managed to find his way into the sub's engine room after passing by the mangled corpses of at least a dozen dead along the way. However, this was as far as he could go because the room on the other side of the door on the far end was already completely full of water. He began quickly searching for anybody else he could discover that was still alive and managed to find 3 other men who he brought together in the engine room. They moved up towards the escape chamber and hatch right above the room where they discovered pairs of escape suits. Unfortunately for them, however, these escape suits were only tested for a maximum depth of 100 feet beneath water, and they only had enough oxygen for that amount of distance. Their gauges were reading that they were 270 feet beneath water, but unknown to them, their gauges were actually broken. They were in fact 171 feet beneath water, but even still, that meant that they would all have to swim that final 71 feet without any oxygen, and they all believed that they would have to swim for 171 feet without oxygen. Nobody in history had ever done that before, and so they knew that they would be breaking the world record attempt up to that point for the deepest ever escape, if they succeeded. Time and oxygen inside of the sub was running out, so they had no other choice. Capes took one final swig from a bottle of rum, flooded the escape compartment, and with great difficulty managed to release the damaged bolts on the escape hatch and pushed the other 3 men out first before he ventured out as well. There was, of course, one other big problem that all the men knew they would be facing though. Swimming up rapidly to the sea surface from a depth of hundreds of feet would be a dramatic change in pressure on all of their bodies, which they knew would likely induce the bends, a state where gases inside of the body start to bubble up. This can cause enormous amounts of pain, paralysis, and even death in extreme cases, but it was either risk dying from the bends or guarantee drowning in the sub, so they all took their chances anyway. But suddenly, Capes popped up above the surface on the cold December night. He was severely suffering from the bends, and the pain he was experiencing inside of his lungs was certainly enormous. But his ordeal was far from being over. None of the other 3 men ever made it up to the surface, so he was left all alone. He did spot a set of white cliffs belonging to the Greek island of Kefalonia in the distance, so he set out and began desperately swimming towards them. The shore was 5 miles away, but somehow Capes actually managed to reach it because he was discovered washed up on the beach and unconscious by a couple local Greek fishermen the next morning. But at the time, the island was occupied by the Italian army, so he was forced to hide and stay underground in his rescuer's home. For the next 18 months of his life, Capes was passed from house to house on the island as he attempted to evade capture by the Italians. He lost 70 pounds of weight during this time, and he even dyed his hair black to try and blend in more with the locals. Finally though, 18 months later in May 1943, after he became the sole survivor of his submarine sinking and becoming a washed-up refugee, the Royal Navy organized a rescue operation. He was smuggled away from Kefalonia aboard a humble fishing boat and taken over to Smyrna in neutral Turkey. From there, he was finally able to complete his journey to Alexandria 18 months later than he had anticipated. And for his heroism, Capes was awarded the British Empire Medal, but despite that, most people doubted that his survival story was true. Capes' name didn't appear on the Perseus' crew list when it departed from Malta after all, and British submarine commanders were previously ordered to bolt their escape hatches shut from the outside in order to prevent them from getting blown off during a depth charge attack. There were no witnesses to back up Capes' story. He had a reputation for being a great and natural storyteller, and his account of events would change over the course of decades following the end of the war. And his claim of escaping from a depth of 270 feet simply made things even harder to accept for most people. John Capes was widely considered to be a liar and an imposter by the time he died in 1985. It wasn't until 12 years after his death in 1997 that his incredible tale of survival could finally be verified and proven. The wreck of the HMS Perseus was finally discovered at the bottom of the Mediterranean that year off the coast of Kefalonia, and across a series of dives to it, researchers discovered the empty torpedo tube that Capes had made his bunk in, the escape hatch compartment opened exactly as he had described it, and even the bottle of rum that he claimed he had taken a final swig from before leaving. The depth was confirmed to be at 171 feet, and the gauges, reading 270 feet, were indeed broken inside. The wreck of the Perseus was found exactly the way that John Capes had described it, which forever vindicated him and his story as the submarine's sole survivor. It's simply tragic that he didn't live long enough to get the recognition that he deserved. The discovery of the Perseus wreck in the 90s gave historians all the information they needed to verify John Capes' story. So if you're curious to learn more about what exactly happened the night it sank and how Capes managed to survive, you should check out the full feature-length documentary, The Perseus Survivor, available right now on CuriosityStream. You'll see the actual submarine itself and dive deep into the evidence of John Capes' extraordinary survival with far more information and detail than you just watched in this video. But even better, in addition to the cool submarine footage and storytelling, you'll also get free access to my own streaming service, Nebula, a service made by online educational creators like myself where we can publish our original, thoughtful content without fear of ever getting demonetized or buried by the dreaded YouTube algorithm. By signing up for CuriosityStream and Nebula, you are directly empowering me and dozens of other creators to make cool, exclusive content that we might not get the chance to make otherwise. Content like all of my own real-life lore videos that go up at least 24 hours early.
Okay, so these aren't exactly puzzles. You're not really flexing your brain. You're just looking out for stuff and then going towards it. And that isn't really puzzles, so I mean, I guess it's cool. I'm gonna dive on these fools. Wow. How does anyone live from that fall? Sounds like a load of nonsense if you ask me. Well, I think our element changes depending on what region we're in. No, it doesn't. Hold on. Why does it change? I don't think it's. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think it's our region. It's something that we did. How do I change that? Mm-hmm. 2つ、1つ。I wonder if we get. Yeah, we do. Yeah, see. We take 5,000 damage from that. And then the Halo Chill who drops from like at least twice the height just straight up just lives. Yeah, that's pretty realistic. Seems about right. How the fuck do I get to the other side then? Get this chest in the meantime. You really can't be bothered to look for it. It's because we've already gone there. We've already gone there. Why didn't we activate the teleport? It's supposed to go here. This is it. This is the way. This is the way, but nope. We can still go through. I'll get the teleport point first. Okay. Time to get this bullshit over with. Let's get on with the action. Let's get on with the story. Now, just where are those things hiding? Above us? If it's above us, then there should be a wind current to take us up. No, that's one of them.
お前って本当にせっかちだな。
Yeah. Alright. One. this one. Climb up here. There we go. Anything that I'm missing? Not that I see. I am. Yep, it's pretty bullshit. This game has its fucking moments where it just doesn't make any sense, but you just gotta live with it because that's how it is. Too bad. Oh, what the heck? There we go. Whoa, what the fuck? Okay. Alright. That's it. I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to level... I'm gonna have to transcend our characters. Yeah. I'll be back. Oh my god. 1 second. I'm gonna have to work on my microphone.
Before they do here on YouTube, and
The lessons are so much less obvious. The further you get from further I get from home. How will I exist without consequence? I'll let you know. We were gentle to begin. Then I pushed you around to break you in. Now whenever I try to be clear with you, I only end up feeling see-through. I've tried, but you've won. Comatose, like father, like son. The lessons are so much less obvious. The further you get from further I get from home. How will I exist? I don't wanna know. Blacked out, redacted. I just want you home. I'll make you friends in the ambulance. And then you finally found me, pretending to sleep.
I wanna fucking shoot someone in the foot. In the fucking foot. Okay, yes, we're supposed to level our characters. My hands fucking hurt from trying to twist that particular knob to tighten it. Fucking terrible. Okay. Stonebear Mountains. And where would that be? Oh, it's not anywhere here. Stonebear Mountains here. Gotta farm 3 of them. Fucking hell, my hands hurt. So it's here. How far up? Should be fine. You can see through the inside of the map. Stonebear Mountains. That's one thing over there. Good. I wonder if that's what we're learning. No, those are apples. This is it. Ballberry. I have to level her. 230. Treasure hoarders, treasure hoarders, treasure hoarders. I wish we could just buy it. These guys are not here. Treasure hoarders are around here, I believe. No. Treasure hoarders, treasure hoarders. Geo. I'm not sure. This is just a random guess. Should be here. See more humans fight in this region. How do I switch my element? 1 second. I see. Resonate. Yeah, we need to use our ultimate for this. It's not a temple that we can open, can we? I don't think so.
なしくしやがれ。
I do need to level him up quite badly, though. Only dropped my treasure hoarders.
お前って本当にせっかちだな。
Speak of the devil.
おとなしくしやがれ。
One. So we just need one more. Come on. You useless. Well, the remaining. There we go. That's one widow. There we go.
おとなしくしやがれ。 こいつはどうだ。 これ風邪ひくなよ。
I would hit its eye if I could, but nah. I mean, I can if I wanted to, but no, I don't care. Good find. Need to find more of those treasure hoarders. Sometimes roam in the fields and whatnot. Those treasure hoarders when you need them. Oh, come on. Don't tell me this is a co-op thing. Oh, you son of a bitch. Yeah, you throw it way further than you're supposed to throw. And it doesn't even activate, so. What? That thing popped out and I couldn't collect it from before? Those treasure hoarders, man. Fuck it. Where is that teleport? It's okay, it's on this level here. Oh, it's above us, you motherfucker, man. Just barely. It's like all the way up there. Nope, that's not a treasure hoarder. It's one of those magicians. Well, the lady magician, that is. Oh. Okay. Go back to the top of the tower. Yeah, tell me about it. I need to fucking level my characters before I can do anything. There we go. Oh, he just ragdolled. Beautiful. Can you fucking... Okay, finally. Oh, you... Why? Okay, whatever. Still not enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Choose a low 70%. No. Yeah, no.
この全てが終わったら今日の出来事を歌にしようと思う。うん、きっとこの歌は
あの歌は。では栄誉、私は最高の状態を整えてきた。きっとみんなの力になれるはずだ。
そういえば最初は巻き込
秘密を共有してくれた君たちに僕は信頼を返しただけだ。
自由だよ。自由。君たちがモンドに来た時、モンドはあの子も自由人だよね。モンドは王のそしてモンドの人々はだからこの都市、彼にこの都市を守ることが君の永遠の義務だと。彼にはベンティでは旅人、僕は前回と同じように君に風元素の力を導くよ。なるほどな。
Let's fucking do this. Alright. 26. Time to turn this shit up all the way. Wait.
面白いものを探しに行こう。
Let's go.
見て、トワリンの体に光っているところが2箇所あるでしょ。あれが傷口に固まった毒地だよ。アビス教団は傷口に呪いをかけてトワリンの精神を腐食させたんだ。トワリンを助けるにはまず紫色の凝結をきれいにしないと。なるべく光っている箇所を狙って破壊しよう。トワリンは距離を取った。でも彼の考えは読めてるから、もう少し我慢して。
You can actually shoot those down, so... Oh, but you can move. That's about it.
その魔弾から純粋な風元素を抽出して凝固させたんだ。それらを砕くと加速の輪が形成される。ただ現れる位置をコントロールできないから君がちゃんと見極めてね。
gotta be the easiest boss fight of my life. Oh, there we go again. Well, same cycle. There's no like roll or anything. You're just tanking the damage, so not exactly fun. Okay, one.
これでトワリンと対等に戦える。世界一の詩人も加勢するからね。でも一つだけ言っておく。トワリンの牙と爪はかなり鋭い。数百年手入れされていなくても危険だから注意して。あれは首の汚れた血の塊だよ。
死の風格に気をつけます。
終点のフィナーレだ。
トワリンのネーミングセンスって変わってるな。
今僕がつけたんだ。まあとにかく雰囲気を使って足場のひびを回避しよう。ひびから湧いてくるエネルギーがから気をつけてね。首の汚れた血の塊だよ。 に一緒に飛ぶのは久しぶりだね、トワリン。
先ほどなぜ昔のように我に守れと命令しなかった？
君にアビスの言いなりになってほしくなかった。でもだからといって僕の命令に従ってほしいわけでもない。神に命じられた自由はある意味不自由だろう。
これは風神眷属の力か。しかし我はもう四風守護ではない。
肩書きがなくても君は僕たちを守ってくれたじゃないか。これからは僕の祝福とともにもっと自由に飛ぶといい。
モンドの流祭はこれで一件落着だ。私は騎士団を代表して市民たちの誤解を解き、事件が解決したことを知らせる。しかし風魔竜が前触れもなくモンドを襲い、その後行方をくらませたことはきっと市民たちの心に多くの疑問と不安を残すだろう。
大丈夫。風向きは変わるものだからね。いつかそれも光さす方へと吹いてくれるはずだよ。
あんたたちやっと栄誉騎士の凱旋だね。ひひ、こいつと一緒にトワリンとじゃれ合ってきたぜ。でも昨日帰ってくるはずじゃなかったの？ああ、いつか私もそんな大舞台に立てたらいいな。最初にあんたたちをモンド例の今回の任務は衛星とはまた違ってて、ジンさんがいない。幸い前々からヒルチャールの動向は探ってたし。あ、覚えてるぞ。そうそう、ああいった準備を怠ってたら今頃。でもな、ヒルチャールに総攻撃だからあいつらがもしかしたらね。ごめんね。せっかくそうだ、人参とお肉のハニーソテーをご馳走するって約束してたよね。今回の勝利をお祝いしておごってあげる。やったー私も鹿狩りで待ってて。ここの片付けが終わったら
すぐに。
でもみんな頼れる騎士だから最後までモンドを守り抜くことができたね。まあガイア先輩も何かちゃんとした理由が。キャッツテールで酒を。星とし
ついに来た。聞きよ、冒険者協会は若者よ。さあ、流祭が風魔竜よな。
ありがとうな。流祭の影響でお酒を飲めない日々。
見てらっしゃい。見たことのないものがあれが四風守護不幸中の今回はセピロス騎士団がい
らっしゃい。
はあ、釣れないな。親友の俺を無視する気か。ほう、俺のモンドの新たな英雄が目の前。
ガイアがまた敵。
俺が言ったことは本心だぜ。俺がで頭ん中を アビス教団の子、流祭でジンがモンドにいなかった間、アビス教団、もしお前がアビス教団のものなら、こんな絶好の真相、それにお前たちが城内に不審者がいた。
モンドの
ああ、他の騎士が城の外だから城に残っていた俺はアビス、あの手この手でその情報っていうのが
アビス教団。
トワリンをあんな風に戦いの
あの手この
そこはその統治者はアビス教団のまあ情報一緒に戦わなかったことを。
ガイア先輩に逃げられた。やっぱ後ろめたいんだ。そうなの？まあサラさん。流祭も落ち着いたけど、多分モンドを離れて七国を旅しながら。そっか、じゃあしばらく会えなくなるんだね。大丈夫、どこだろうとも風が届く場所であれば、あんたはセピロス騎士団の戦友であり栄誉騎士だから。うん、早く食べようか、じゃないとお肉が冷めちゃう。当然だよ。そうだ、ジンさんが大聖堂で待ってる。
メール。
何かお困りですか？
こちらは教会から天空のライアーを回収しに来た祈祷牧師のバーバラだ。
風神のご加護があらんこと。
Oh, the lightning's all fucked up.
代理団長と比べてそういう言葉を口にするし、皆さんモンドを守ってくれて本当にありがとう。平和に解決できてよかった。
ああ、これでこんな風になって、彼らはきっとセピロス騎士団に圧力、スネージナヤが横暴だというイメージを植え付けただけで。
はいはい、それで代理団長の担保も無限じゃないわ。持って貸し出し料とかは必要ないから。その、いやー、天空のライアが。アルバドス様、バーバラは一生かけて謝罪をしても足りないわよ。
はあ、いいや、天空のライアーを僕に貸して。
どう直したかはわからないけど、天空のライアーはもう貸せないわ。
さて逃げようか。僕が天空のライアーを修復する現実、いや魔法 100% 完全無欠じゃないからね。
See, it scenes like that where the animation actually is really good. It feels natural, even though it's a little bit more, well, animated. It still feels more natural. Oh, Paimon's frozen into a tree.
ハムスターが見つかってよかったわ。
Oh, that's quite an intro.
モンドに迷惑をかけたんじゃない？
それはハムスターじゃなくてネズミだと。
今はあんたの話なんてどうでもいいの。無礼な銀融詩人。
君が僕を嘲笑えるのはその主人から借りた力のおかげかな。
口先はこれが神の心。集めているチェスの駒とは程遠いわね。
それは多分君にセンスがないからだと思うよ。
いいわ。神の心を手に入れたもの。行きましょう。騎士団が来る前に証拠を残さないようにね。
That music is not fitting at all. They kind of just straight up killed the mood.
あなたたちが大聖堂の外。あの詩人は先に目が覚めてね。こんな感情は初めて。彼はこれが普通だよって言って出て行った。モンドの英雄の書を止めようとしたけど、ジン団長が行かせてやってくれって言うから。確か風神と風。あなたたちを襲ったのジン団長はさ。でも
It's too fast. The transition between scenes, that wasn't very nice. But I do appreciate how brutal the beatdown was. As much as it is to my displeasure, it still very much is a well done scene.
から流れる風は心地よく。前回の僕も同じようなこと言ってたよね。はあ、一般人に話せる内容じゃない。君も知ってると思うけど、神の目、実はね、神の目の所有者はみん
原神。
それはその代わり神の魔力機関は天空の島と共鳴してつながっている。ただの光るガラス玉だよ。不要な疑いを避けるためのね。
じゃあさ、
彼女はシニョーラ。ファデュイの執行官はみんな彼女のようにスネージナヤの女。
スネージナヤの女皇？
七神の一柱。七神間の関係は全員仲がいいわけではないけど、500年前の彼女を僕は知ってるけど、500年前のとある大きな災害。でも氷の七神を全員まずはモンドの彼は年に一度。
それでもその仕事の頻度は誰かさんより上だな。
とにかく今年のゲーセン儀式はもうすぐ始まるみたいだ。は
あ？そんな大事なことをなんで早く言わないんだよ。じゃあな、早く行こ
う。待って、風を捕まえる異邦人。旅人。君がテイワットの鳥。終点は全てを意味するわけではない。僕に聞きたいことがあったら今聞いておくれ。僕は銀融詩人だからね。ずっと同じ場所にはとどまらないよ。トワリン。だから僕はトワリン自身に。だって僕に聞きたいことがあったら今聞いておくれ。じゃあ早くリーユへに行くといい。今年の
The first chapter finally begins after all of that. Holy shit. Okay. Upgrade the 7th. Oh, yes, okay. 6 artifacts to level 4. Adventure rank 20. Yeah, we're quite close. That's pretty easy. It's below us. Recommended party level. That's pretty high for me. 34. We've unlocked it. Let's do this thing.
おとなしくしやがって。引くぞ。
5番。はっ。痛いよ。
そりゃ。
岩の重さが安心できます。
でや。引くぞ。
沸騰したよ。話が通じないなら。やっ。こりゃ。
Hello.
かけっこしましょう。
There's another one like right ahead of us.
となしくしすまんすな。
消えるんだ。綺麗にしませんと。
こいつはどうだ。こいつはどうだ。
沸騰したよ。
これ
助けが必要な方がいるはずです。これで間に合いますね。これで間に合いますね。
Oh. There we go. Northern smoked chicken. Yes. Crab roll. Oh, wait. Still not enough. Just wait for 10 on this one. Yoisho. Great. Huh, something up here. That's what I think it is. Light the bonfire. What bonfire?
ねえ、さっき聞いたこと。
Looks like a cold chest. Oh, hi.
こいつはどうだ、風邪ひくの？
熱々でしょ。メイドの礼儀に気をつけます。きれいにしませんと。風神消えるんだ。
おとなしくし。
助けが必要な方がいるはずです。
これ。
沸騰したよ、沸騰。
Chaos device.
Oh お前って本当にせっかちだな。
Find the treasure's location. Are you serious? Oh boy. Could that be it? At the highest peak. Let's read it again. It's a big tree on top. Yeah, but where is that? Names? The tallest peak, and there's a big tree on top. This one. There it is. Yeah, because it's not in this... We're not in this region yet, so it doesn't show anything. So we have to be on the lookout for teleport waypoints. Let's scale this. Hello. One teleport location. That's the main spot. That seems like a little... whatever. Luhua.
これおとなしくしやがるこれこいつはどう
それ取れよ取れよ
Scenery really changing up here. This has got to be the quietest stream I've ever had in a long fucking time. Yep. Nah, fuck it. Let's go after this guy. Never mind that. It's a long way to go. I like this one. I like this OST.
しませんと。
Wow, it breaks into something more than just the lush, soft, mellow tones into something more grandiose. What a view. Whew, my hands are sweating. Oh shoot. Wait, what? Okay. This is where the terrain gets a bit fucky. Hell yeah. What? Where is it? I don't see it. Can I reach it from here? I don't think so. I might. Okay, I will. Just barely. Holy shit, man, this region is crazy.
まだ皆様を守りたいのに。
What? There we go. Chop suey. Three. One. Quang. Come on. We can do it. Okay, not too bad. Come on. Out zone. Out zone. Outside. Ow. This place is beautiful. Come on. There needs to be a waypoint here because I'm not coming back. It's not a waypoint, it's a challenge. Yeah, there's not really a waypoint here. I could have just gone down anyway. I guess it's one of these. No. 1, 2. I saw something. There it is. It's a long way down. Fuck it. We'll stop here. I wonder if this is for a co-op thing. Let's place a marker. One geo thingy up on top. What are these things? So it contains stuff inside. Oh, this is just a... okay.
これで間に合いますね。
Ah ha ha! There we go. Wow, you really have to play this game for quite a bit in order to unlock all of that.
かつて天空には栄光の王国があった。国王は王位継承者第1位に暗黒の国へと行き、創世の真珠を探すよう命じた。こうしてかの者は真珠を探す旅に出た。しかし彼女は騙され、自身の高貴さを忘れてしまう。そして自らを暗黒の国の王女だと思い込むようになった。でも心配はいらない。なぜなら王位継承者第2位の者が旅に出たからだ。これは君の長い旅の寄稿であり、君たちの真珠の歌である。
Well, thanks for the spoilers. No thank you. I already have enough games that I'm spending money on. Spiral Abyss, there it is.
で間に合いますね。
Gotcha. Oop, sorry, buddy. Didn't see you there. It's all the way up there.
これで間に合いますね。ウサギ伯爵、きれいにしませんと。風神。
This is one of my favorite soundtracks in the game. I think it's this is just really, it gives a really epic vibe to it. Oh my god, this loser is all the way at the bottom. Great. All that time for nothing. Alright, I don't care. Not worth.
ついてこれるこの感覚たまらないよね。これで間に助けが必要な方がいるはずです。
Huh. Oh, hello. Uh-huh. That's one, but where's the bird?
助けが必要な方がいるはずです。
There it is. I'll deal with you later. I literally do not care about you. Done, baby, done. We are done. Time is at 7. Okay, still all there. I need to collect the geo sigil.
多め普通それともなしでしょうか。
Oh yeah. Yeah, okay. Was it worth all the trouble? Meh. But you have to admit, though, the view here is nice. This place is nice. Time to take a break.
私を必要とされる限りいつまでもそばでお仕えいたします。任せてください。何でも私にお任せを。そういえば何をすればよろしいのでしょうか。聞いていませんでしたね。疲れましたか？ここで少し休みましょう。今お茶をご用意しますね。お砂糖はどうしますか？多め？普通？それともなしでしょうか？ 限りいつまでもそばでお仕えいたします。任せてください。何でも私にお任せを。そういえば何をすればよろしいのでしょうか。聞いていませんでしたね。私を必要とされる限りいつまでもそばでお仕えいたします。私を必要とされる限りいつまでもそばでお仕えいたします。任せてください。何でも私にお任せを。そういえば何をすればよろしいのでしょうか。聞いていませんでしたね。 お任せを。そういえば何をすればよろしいのでしょうか。聞いていませんでしたね。疲れましたか？ここで少し休みましょう。今お茶をご用意しますね。お砂糖はどうしますか？多め？普通？それともなしでしょうか？任せてください。何でも私にお任せを。そういえば何をすればよろしいのでしょうか。聞いていませんでしたね。任せてください。何でも私にお任せを。そういえば何をすればよろしいのでしょうか。聞いていませんでしたね。疲れましたか？ここで少し休みましょう。今お茶をご用意しますね。お砂糖はどうしますか？多め？普通？それともなしでしょうか？
Actually, I'm going to end the stream right now. Thank you for watching and tuning in. And even though nobody literally tuned in or messaged, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. And you have a good day. Love you. Thank you. Appreciate you. I hope to see you in the next one. Have a good day yourself. Bye, 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 blah, 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 blah.